Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Virginia Bee Creations. Um, it's been a while. It's been a while, but I'm excited to be back. It's been a good, I want to think at least 2 weeks. And I apologize for that. It's not usually my nature to do that. I had to step home. And in doing so, I just was not in the place to record, but I was in the place to buy. So I did get some items for you that I'm super excited about. So far, just to give you a little sneak peek of what I should have in the upcoming videos. It's not what I have today, but there's Fenton, there's swung vases, there's mid-century modern, there's we are getting a new cabinet for the basement that needs refinish. It's mid-century modern. The top of it just is a little rough, so I wanted to redo it. But it will hold all of our Fenton. There's that. Our stuff upstairs I have to bring downstairs. There's just a whole bunch. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. But I wanted to jump on here today to kind of start to go through things with you, guys, to make you, to just get it out there and get my products that I'm buying and kind of explain why I bought them, how much I paid for them, and what can I hopefully accept or hopefully get for profit. So everything is all over the place. Let's just start here. We're just gonna start here. How about that? So my mother purchased this a while ago. It is Barbie Tupperware. This was for your child, so he or she would have this. There's also, it comes in like a set. So should be cups, plates, a tea pitcher. A set of these would sell for $18. I do not know the market value or have seen how much just this would be, which is all I have. I don't know how rare an item is in the set. Like if it's harder to find this, or is it harder to find the pitchers or the cups or the on and on and on. So that's where I'm at with this. I don't know how much she paid for it. It was one of those things that she was like, hey, I know this is worth something, so here, take it. I think that's why she bought it. If that's not why you bought it, let me know. If I'm supposed to have some other purpose with it, let me know. Okay, so next up, you know what? I'm going to put this back there. That's where you're going to live. It's back there. Okay. I am all over the place. I feel like I'm all jacked up on caffeine. Where do we want to go next? Let's do this guy because that's where I should have started. It is a cow creamer. It is from the 1950s. I purchased it at my local Salvation Army for a whopping 75 cents. It does have some cosmetic issues. It looks like somebody chipped her horn and then decided to color it in with permanent marker. Not me, somebody else. Somebody also put felt on her feet, and then her mouth is a little chipped up, I'm assuming from use and wear. Retail value for her is anywhere from I want to say $10 because of the fact that she has some cosmetic issues. I probably would go a little less. But yeah, that's the cow. What is that? Okay, cow has metal on her neck, and I don't know why. I don't know if she's supposed to have a bell or something, but I just found that out. Okay. And we move on. See, this is what happens when I don't record in 2 weeks. It's awkward as all get out. Next up is Department 56. So Department 56 is notorious for making the snow babies, or they made houses. They also made some Halloween, which I may or may not have purchased, which I am picking up tomorrow and will be able to show you then. The ones that the snow babies that I'm about to show you. This is solid metal. But it is, let me adjust the light. Maybe. It's this, so there's this iceberg. And they all should sit on top of this iceberg. I'm just going to show you one of the figures because the other figures are hard to get out. But there is these little snow babies, that they're all going on a trip. So this one is holding what I assume to be the map. There's also one that's holding an ice pick and another that's holding a compass. Those two are connected, and every single time I pull them out, I almost drop them. I do not want to drop them, so I'm not going to try to do it again. So here is the sleigh. It has stars and also has what looks like rolled up maps in it. And then, yeah, the iceberg. The snow babies are normally, they're bigger. These are the miniature set. Somebody had a set of 26 of the miniature set on, I think it was Mercani. No, I'm saying that wrong. Don't hate me. They had those on there for like 160, 130, something like that. But none of them were this. I haven't seen this being sold anywhere on eBay or anything else. I did round about one that was similar, sold for or is selling for $15. So that would probably be what I would ask for. It is an attempt there. Next up is we have a Paperweight. It is a duck paperweight. It's made out of Dorset, England. It is a Nigel Payne product. I paid $2 for him. He does have some issues that I have to fix, but it's not major. I could expect to get anywhere from, I want to think like 10 to 13 for him. Not if I drop him like that. Oh my God. Okay, he survived. We're good. We're good. Paperweight, not harmed. 2 weeks, I tell you. This is why I don't take vacations. In 2 weeks, I shouldn't be dropping things. Okay, next up we're going to do the sponge holder, which is a hobbyist piece. So you would buy this ceramic and then you would paint it, and then they would, I assume, glaze it and put it in a kiln. It is an alligator with his mouth. And then you put your sponge in his belly. He does have a little chippy here, which normally, I think I paid 50 cents for him. I want to think that was what I purchased or paid. I could not find one similar to him. I don't know what is up with tonight and the fact that I can't find the product that I'm looking for. They did have smaller ones that had their mouth open. This is more like, I don't know. They were more like flat out and not up. And they were anywhere from 10 to 14. So, I mean, I still think that I can make a profit on him. Hopefully. Okay. I don't want to put him back because I don't want to hurt his tail. Next up, you know what? I'm going to do this because I'm going to go completely out of order. So, I bought this train planter. There is a hole here in his chimney stack, and there's also one there that you could plant succulents in. There's a theme of tonight is succulents. He has no markings on the bottom. There's nothing to identify where he is. However, you can notice that it is dirt. There you can see like age to it. So it's not something that's modern. I paid $3.50 for him. I recently looked him up, and I could expect to get anywhere from, what was that? It was like anywhere, I want to think from like 13. I kind of feel like I'm reaching. Somebody accepted an offer for one similar under $15. But I also saw some listed that were listed for higher. So it would be anywhere between there. So I'm still making a profit. I do think it's really cool. It would be nice to have like a cactus maybe in the top so that it would create that steam look. As I continue on with more succulent items, I have this. It is a planter. My problem right now that I have is that I've been buying a lot of succulents. And because I've been adopting a lot of succulents, I'm realizing that if I want to keep these guys and to keep their lifestyle up of having like warmth, or a warm place to live, that I'm going to have to move them inside when it comes time for winter where I live. that being said, there's really only one spot that gets enough sunlight to have them live. So I'm trying to get bigger planters so that I can put more in the planters and then, split them up in the spring if I have to, if they overgrow where they're at. That way eliminating 5 million little planters. I purchased this with the intention of doing that because of the fact that I thought it was a large planter. It is on the bottom, it's marked made exclusively for Westinghouse by the Hall China Company. It is it's definitely vintage. Everything I saw said that it was vintage. On eBay, the listings. I can't price the particular time. I do love the fact that the lines are here. I just think it creates a whole nother dimension. For being old and vintage, it is an incredible shape. It's one of those things that I feel like either they very, very rarely used it. It didn't get a lot of scuff mark, and then there's not a lot of damage or markings or dirt to the top of it also. I paid 99 cents for this. I could get anywhere from 10 to 20 because of its shape. I want to think that I could get on the higher end because it is a quality piece. So one of the things that, I don't know, I'm talking off camera. One of the things that, sidetracked. I'm on Instagram now. I know I spoke about that earlier. And in joining Instagram or creating a page for creating an account for my page, I also am following some other influencers or other resellers on there. In doing so, I kind of see what they're selling, what they're asking for it, and if they're getting it. That being said, Tupperware seems to be a selling point or a selling item. There was a set sold 6 that were this color, which is why I decided to show this to you. There's orange. What else is there? Orange, yellow, brown. Sorry. She sold a set of 6 of these for $15. I can pick these up for 50 cents. I do already have an existing set that I'm going to try to sell. These I just figured I'd add on or try to make another set with if I have an odd number. I purchased them each for 50 cents. Now, when I was at Goodwill the other day, which I hope to put in a future video, I did find some pastel ones. Yeah. I'm excited to sell those because I feel like they would be higher because they're more, I don't know. I think that I would gravitate more towards them than this. So that's one item that is coming back that I was shocked with. And in doing so, moving into a new house, I've been buying Tupperware because it's what I was used to growing up. Is my grandmother was a Tupperware consultant. And so I was used to using Tupperware products around the house. I found what I'm assuming these are Parfaits. That's what they're. They're huge. The usual Parfaits are not this big. But I did find these at Goodwill. I paid $1 for a piece or $1 piece for them. There is a green one. There's blue. There's burgundy. A red. Maroon. We'll go with maroon. Maroon's probably a better word. And I just recently picked up a purple one that I apparently missed last time when I picked up the rest of these. So I do have those in there. Those, I don't know the comps or the value of those and how much I could get for those. But also around my purchases, I'm totally going off subject here, was this log cabin syrup dispenser. And you notice it has like the eagles all around the base. I paid, I want to think $1.50 for this. It has the original syrup on the top, or the original top. It has the logo on it. That has the Lincoln Log House. This I purchased, I want to think, like I said, $1.50. The resale value is not high on these on eBay. However, on Instagram is a different story because I have seen a few of the influencers pick up these. So I kind of want to watch them and see how much. And that's why I picked it up, is because I thought I'd give it a try. Kind of like I'm doing with the Tupperware. Sorry guys. This is my goober moment, my stupid moment. Maybe it's not stupid. Maybe I don't know. I purchased this. It is flash painted. I think it's flash painted is what it's called. Where they paint the outside. So instead of it being a glass that's colored glass, it's just painted on. And because of that, this one is already losing things. I thought that this was just a regular candy dish. I liked it because of the fact that you can see it. It's got the blue and the green. I don't know why, but I love these pieces. I thought this was a candy dish. I was like, oh, look, it's a little candy dish. It's cute, sweet, short. Yeah, no. It's actually supposed to be a swan on the nest. So there's supposed to be a top on this that is a swan. Obviously, I'm missing that piece. I purchased it for $1. I think that it would be okay for me to beat around, or if, it got broke, I wouldn't be upset about it. I would be upset if, like, my Fenton broke. So I'd much rather put one of these pieces out than one of my Fenton pieces, for now. Okay, I'm going to try to get this out. So I purchased this. There is a guy who clears out storage units, near me, and I purchased this from him. If you have any information on this, or you have any clue where it might have come from, where I'm having a horrible time trying to find this out. So let me give you some details. There's a seal on the bottom, and it kind of looks like a crest, but it's a Christmas tree, and it is vintage. It does have crazy little, not cracks, but little, like, I guess it's cracks on it. So there's a base, and it is losing some paint too. Let me put it around and let me show you the good side. So here's the base. So on the second level goes the salt. And then on the top goes the pepper. So then if you would want it, you would take, each off to get it. I purchased this, I want to think, for 50 cents to $1. I didn't pay a lot for it. I have no clue what I could expect for it because I hadn't been able to find any information out on it. If you know anything, let me know, because this has stumped me. Some other items that I purchased that I'm going to talk about. Let me put that down safely without dropping it. I bought a thermos. I bought this retro vintage thermos. It is a block pattern. I purchased it for 75 cents. I have noticed that at local local antique stores, there is thermoses out there. Now, usually it's more like the Scottish pattern. This I thought was different. To research trying to find a price for this, I was kind of disheartened because there was one for 99 cents. Not this, it was the red pattern. But it's kind of like, I paid 75. I really hope that I get more than 99 cents for it. It's in exceptional shape. There is a little bit of rust at the top of the band here. But I feel like that's what you expect with that unless it's new out of the box. Along with that, I purchased these items. They're soup thermoses. I feel like they're like 1980s, 1990s sort of pattern. I paid 50 cents a piece for them. There is another one around here. I want to think it's white that I purchased. I want to think maybe a set of 3 of these was anywhere from 10 to 15 for them. So, I mean, I could still make a profit off of them. Obviously, at 50 cents a piece. I mean, even if I sold them for $5, I would still be making a profit. Not a great profit, but still a profit. So I've reached the end of my items. I just have, oh no, I have 2 more. 2 more I want to talk about, but I want to take a quick break real quick. So in the upcoming days, or hopefully tomorrow, I will have a new video out, hopefully, with some of the stuff from the auction. So look for that. Let me move on. So the next item, the second to last item, is a fairy lamp. For this, I want to think is Indiana glass fairy lamp. I'm not 100% sure about that. Reason being is the fact that when I purchased this item, the lady told me at the front desk that her mother had bought these from Avon. Or not her mother, but her mother had purchased something similar from Avon. I'm really hoping that these are not Avon, because Avon, I feel like, is a little less rare than Indiana glass. But that's me. So this is a fairy lamp. What would happen, or what you would do, is you would put a candle in the bottom of this. Modern day tea light would probably work quite well. And then you would put the lid over top, and then the light would emit out of it, and we create like an amber glow. Let me just take a second to acknowledge the fact that this is amber, and that I purchased 2 of these at $1.50 a piece, and they are amber. Yet again, my grandmother haunts me where I cannot find anything blue. All I find is amber. I have a red one that I have for Christmas time, that I have packed up somewhere down here. But so I kept one of them, and I intend on selling this one. If it is Indiana glass and it's not Avon, whatever they made, one recently sold on Instagram for $30. I probably wouldn't expect to get that high for it. I could expect maybe 15 to 20. Okay, so the last item I'm going to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and, is a board game. I know, a little offbeat, not normally what I do. So I purchased this board game at my local Salvation Army for $5. It is the game of Fox and Hounds. The box is in horrible shape. We're not going to even go into that. And it makes me nervous even taking it apart. The actual board is in here. I do like the fact that it has it on there. It is from the 1940s is what I'm seeing. Everybody has it listed on eBay is where it's from, or what time period it's from. The board is actually in very good shape. The only thing, the crease is a little worn, but that would be what I expect from putting it in and out of a box. The actual board is in exceptional shape for what the box looks like. So inside also is a little turntable, which is in bad shape. And then they have these little dogs. I guess they're little like playing piece dogs. So there's 4 dogs and 1 fox. There's also a dice randomly. I don't know if maybe the turntable stopped working and they used a dice. I don't know. I purchased it for $5. When I looked up the comps on it, I could get anywhere from 18 to 40. 40 I would expect to be in exceptional shape. Now, side note, there's also, I want to think that that's all the pieces that I have as far as just the little figurines, that they're the original pieces. There have been some of those that have listed on eBay, and they've sold for $14, or somebody accepted an offer of $14. So I could get $10 just for the pieces should I separate them, or should I need to separate them because everything else isn't selling. I saw it and fell in love with it and decided that I needed it. So that is all for my video tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have not subscribed, please do so that way you can keep up to date with me and all of these videos that I plan to make for the future. Please like, subscribe. If you have any any info on that tree, let me know. Comment below, send me a message, do what you have to do to get that information to me. Send a carrier pigeon for all I care. For as much as I care about it, I want to know. It's driving me crazy. Other things. What am I also think? Like, subscribe. If you haven't checked out my Instagram, please do. I'm hopefully going to be posting more videos and more content on stuff that I see out. So I might not purchase an item because it's out of my price range, but I could post it on there to share with the world. I do need to make videos out in public, and that is something I intend on doing. It's just I'm not comfortable with it right now at this point. If you have any questions about any items, please let me know. Comment below, send me a message. I will attempt to get them to you in some way, somehow. Make me an offer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all. I am happy to be back. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it wasn't a complete bore. It was a little chaotic. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, guys.